Hey everybody, looks like we're live. You'll have to excuse my voice today. I have a bad cold. Hi Diane, hi Jean. How are y'all today? I'm just finishing some cold medicine. Hey Dana, how are you? Welcome, welcome everyone. Okay, that will help maybe. If I get to coughing, it's apologies ahead of time. So we are going to be working with our Bless Our Home transfer today. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this and I've got everything ready. So you saw me kind of making the wood frame for this. If you didn't see it, look back on some videos that I just did in the last week to 10 days. Hey Leona, hey Ricky. And Margaret's in the house. Sprinkle the chalk love. Thank you so much for the sprinkles. Yeah, make sure that if you sprinkle the video, it will put it'll say sharer above your name, and I will enter you into our sprinkle drawing for some happy mail. Hello, Elna. So this is a Chalk Couture transfer. Well, I should welcome you guys first. I get ahead of myself. Welcome to Diane's Designs and Boutique in Oak Harbor, Washington. I'm Diane Small, the owner of Diane's Designs and Boutique and a master mentor with Chalk Couture. And I love our amazing products. And here we make and sell beautiful home decor, as well as teaching you how to make your own home decor with all our amazing products. So this is a reusable silk screen transfer. So it's not a stencil. A stencil is one of those that actually has a hole in it. And on these, where it looks like there's a hole, that's a fine mesh screen, which is how we can use our chalk paste to create all kinds of home decor, and then use our ink to also make beautiful decor and apparel, right? So this is all Chalk Couture, and I can throw it in the washer and dryer. I just use ink with the same transfer. So today we're going to be making a piece of decor that could be leaned like a porch leaner on a porch, or can be hung up the way that I made it. And this is the transfer we're going to use. So first thing we got to do is cut the pieces apart of the transfer. Jana's in the house. Hello, hello. Hi, Connie. Welcome, guys. Hello, Sue. Glad to have you here. I've been in our VIP group a lot doing projects. So if you're not in my Charming Chalk Art VIP Customer Lounge and you'd like to learn more tips and tricks about Chalk Couture, it's not for independent designers, so if you're an independent designer, don't ask to be in there, but everyone else, come on and join us. So our transfers have clear cut lines on them. You can see the lines that show you exactly how to cut this transfer apart. I like to keep the backer part because these are reusable adhesive back transfers. They're reusable 8 to 12 times. Many transfers I've used even more than 12 times. So if you take good care of them, they take good care of you. They're very high quality vinyl. And so I like to keep the backer whole because that's what we'll put the transfer back on after we clean it. So what I like to do is write back on the back. And then that way, when I'm washing them, I'm not tempted to put it on the wrong side. We want to put it back on the shiny, shiny side. So if I write back on the back, it just gives me one more clue that that is the wrong side. You can get it off that side if you put it on the wrong side, but it's just better not to. So, hello, Sue. I know, isn't this fun? Oh, I'm so excited to do this. Well, Sue, it's very nice to meet you. Tell me where you're from. It's so nice to have you here. Hi, Lise, how are you? Hey, if it's your first time with us, if you would put a 1 in the comments, I'd love to send you a special welcome and some information. So what I'm going to do is take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to cut through the transfer and not through the backer. Now, once in a while I get heavy-handed and I accidentally cut through the backer, but then I just put some tape on it. So I'm just going to cut a little bit on each side of the cut line, because if I take that section out, it just fits a little bit better back on the backer sheet. I don't have to be as exact. So this takes just a minute to do, but I always like to show you, in case you want to keep yours whole, how easy it is to do this. So I'm just going to now lift that section up and just pull that out. So now you can see I've got a clear line around these letters. So it'll be really easy to put them right back on. Looks like I didn't quite get cut through all the way. So I'm just gonna take that off. Just like that. And we'll just keep cutting the transfer apart just like that. So what have you guys been up to today? Let's see. We are one happy chalk family, that's for sure. You're from Lewiston, Maine. Wow. I was in Maine. I was in Bangor, Maine. So I grew up after my dad got out of the Navy. I grew up in New York, and I spent a birthday in Bangor, Maine. So I actually got an extra hour in my birthday that year. I think that was the year I turned 19 or 20. But a good memory. So Maine is a beautiful state. Now I'm all the way out on the west coast on an island, so I go from one coast to the other. I guess that's the Navy brat in me. So welcome everyone. Bangor is 2 hours from Lewiston. Cool. Ricky made the Home Sweet Home wreath on a Western wagon wheel. Awesome. That's so cool. I have a wagon wheel too that I hang outside on my porch that I just love and decorate it for all the seasons. That's so fun to do. Oh, get a little too far off here. Go ahead and cut the rest of this side and peel this off. I can't wait to show you the board. So I did the dry brushing and added the hardware in the VIP group this week. Freehand that piece. There we go. Almost there, getting there. Hey, Margie. You like the board, Jana? I really like it too. It's coming out exactly as I envisioned it, and I love it when that happens. And it's going to be really cute when I get all done with it. Because y'all know me that I'm kind of extra, so I always do extra stuff. Things that you won't find everywhere. I like to be unique. Oh, I've got to show you the modern farmhouse planters I did for my wall. I've got to hang them up. That's in the plan for this weekend. But I've got to do some photographing of them to put them in my Etsy shop. But they're really cool. I just put the hangers on the back of them yesterday, so I've got them sitting here. I can show you. There we go. All right, so we've got it all cut apart. So now when I go to put it back on, I don't have to be as exact. I've got some wiggle room between the pieces to put it back on. All right. So let's get the board. Oh, let me show you the planters. So we made these on some of the in the garage videos. So these are wooden planters. And then I did Chalk Couture on the front after I did a router. And then the flowers, they'll hang on the wall. So they've got a hanger on the back. And then the flowers, you just change them out for whatever season or whatever you want to do. It's just got a hole there. And you can just put the flowers in and out. Shove that back down in there. So those came out really good. I'll fix them when I get them hung up on the wall. So this is the kind of stuff that I like to make. And in the summertime, I love to be out in the garage cutting wood and getting sawdust in my hair. I'm going to put this little lozenge in my mouth because I feel like I'm going to start coughing. That's the one thing with this cold. As soon as I start talking, I get coughing. Aren't they cute, Leona? Hi, Stephanie. Ricky got his router yesterday. Yeah. Hey, Jill. Okay. Cold medicine, check, check. All right, let's bring the board. It's a big one, you guys. Now, I need all the room. But those of you that know me know I love to do big porch leaners, so I made a big table so that I could. So there is our board. So this is a 1 by 8 by 8, cut at 48 inches. And then I did 45-degree angles on each piece to make it, I wanted it to look like a picket fence, okay? And then we did dry brushing with gray and black. And then we distressed the edges with black, and that's all done with our chalk paste. And then I put these metal accents on. And now we're gonna put the Bless Our Home. The reason I needed it this wide, this transfer, if you got a 1 by 10, you could make 2 Bless Our Home signs. That would be big enough to do it on one board. But I have a plan. I have a plan. So I'm not going to tell you what my plan is. You have to keep watching to see. And if you would sprinkle the love on this, I'd love that. Hey, Carl. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Liz. Okay. So I need this to stay over here and stay up there. I'm not going to use the O, I'm going to use the wreath. This transfer, as you saw, it comes with a layered wreath for the O, and that's what I'm going to use. So I need to find the middle of this. Actually, what I did some measurements. I like math. I'm a math girl. So I measured, and I cut these boards measuring all the letters and everything I wanted to put on it. This is the exact width and height that I needed. And so measuring down, I'm going to come across. So I have about 39.5 inches to work with. And I need 35.5 inches. So if you're going to get this transfer and you want to write these numbers down, then I've already done the math for you. So you're going to need about 35.5 inches to do bless our and then the home. Okay, so you're going to need about 35.5 inches, depending on how much gap you put between them, right? So then you know how much wiggle room you have to put extra stuff. So if you didn't want metal up here and you wanted to make a big, beautiful bow to go up on the top, then you have to leave room for that, right? But that is the math. So I'm going to start about 2 inches down. Get my pencil. Because it's 39.5, I need 35.5, which leaves me 4 inches. So if I cut that in half, if I start 2 inches down from here, then it should work out well. We're going to see. I'm looking for my pencil. Oh, I always lose my pencil. Okay, so I'm going to put a little mark. You really won't see it, but I know it's there. Right there. And then I'm also going to put a little mark on the side, the middle of this board, which is 24 inches. So I'm going to put a little mark right there. Okay. So my O, or my wreath, should end up right around that area. We're going to see. We'll see if the math works. So I'm going to grab my fuzzing cloth, and we're going to do the letters all in black. So you want to fuzz your, I have not waxed this, but you want to fuzz your transfer to ease the stickiness, the adhesive on the back, so that you can work with it and get it to let go of your fingers. So we're going to start out with bless our. Hi Rosalinda, hi Connie, hi Tamara, let's see, Taharna? Not sure if I'm saying your name right. I'm probably not, but it's a pretty name. Welcome, welcome. Oh, still pretty darn sticky. So I want to ease this. I'm just getting some length. So you can, you know, I can fuzz this on my shirt. I can fuzz it on an apron. These are just our fuzzing cloths that make it easy to have. They're a nice size to have around. So I'm going to look at my 2-inch mark I put there. I can see it through the transfer. I want to move this over a little bit. So another reason that this won't fit on a 1x8, because you can see the middle of the board is right here. This is wider than what a 1x8 is, actually about 7.5 inches wide, and this is wider. So you're going to need a 1x10. Let me see if a 1x10 is about 9.5. Yeah. So a 1x10 board, you'd be able to get the whole thing on one board. But again, I wanted it extra wide because I'm doing something special over here. Hello, hello. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Doreen. Hi, Darlene. Sorry, not Doreen. Let me see if I'm about an inch. Yeah, Close enough. That works. Okay, so now we're going to use chalk paste. Our chalk paste goes on wet and dries super, super hard. So you can rub your hands all over it. It's not going to come off. I will be sealing this because this will be outside. But I have many things that I put outside on my porch that I did not seal. And even if it gets dew or damp, it still won't come off. It just dries back hard again. So we have amazing, amazing, revolutionary products. And now we have our creamy, dreamy paste, so we really don't have to do much mixing. But I'm just getting this like a cake batter consistency. And our pastes are water-based, non-toxic, and organically pigmented. So I do a lot of finger painting with my grandbabies. They're little. They're like little stair steps, toddlers, but they love to finger paint with Nana. And I'm going to grab a small squeegee. We apply it with our squeegee. And let me go ahead and pull you guys down a bit closer here. See what we're doing. And I just made sure there's no air bubbles. Everything is down really well. And I'm going to dip in my paste and just cover all those open areas of the screen. And then I'm going to scrape back all the extra paste and put it right back in the jar. And then I'm going to pull this off side to side or top to bottom. Don't want to pull diagonally because it is a fabric and has a bias, and you don't want to stretch it. And get it to come up. Let me try this side. There we go. Okay. And just wiggle it gently. Just like that. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean our transfers. I'm just going to use water. I usually take them into the sink. I'm just going to spray that down with water. And then I'm going to take a damp cloth. Or I could take our board eraser. Let's use our board eraser. This works really well. Just going to wet it down. And then I'm going to wipe all that paste, all that extra paste away. And then you'll see when I pull this up that you can read "Bless Our Home" or "Bless Our" right there on the towel. So all the paste is cleaned out of the screen. And then I'm gonna grab my rag. I'm just gonna wipe down the back, so you can do this with a rag or a board eraser. Make sure anything that's on the back comes off, any residue from our project. I'll wipe the front again. And then I'm gonna lay it sticky side up and let it dry. And then I'm gonna put it back on the super shiny side. See how shiny that is right there? And you just put it back on the backer on the shiny side. That's how easy it is to care for our transfers. So I'm going to set this aside so it can dry. And we will carry on. Let me get my dryer. So our paste dries all by itself in 5 to 8 minutes. But I'm going to use our little dryer and just give it an assist. to go. Okay, now we're going to move on. I'll just grab our H, grab another fuzzing cloth. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jeannie. Hello, Sue. So again, just getting enough lint on the back so that it's easy for me to have it let go of my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to center home right under blessed. And I'm going to give it enough space that you can clearly see it's a separate word. Make sure it's nice and straight. Okay, a lot of open screen on here, so I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to just press it down, moving all the air out from under it as I lay the transfer down. Just like that. I'm going to grab our little detail tool to help me lift up the end as I need to. And then here is the line. So our O is going to be exactly where it needs to be. There's the halfway mark. And when you count out home is 4 letters, this would be 5. Your middle would be your O. So our wreath is going to end up right where it needs to be. So that makes me really happy when math works out. That looks straight to me. Here we go. Hey Joyce, how are ya? Hi Donna. Hi Vicki. How are you today, Joyce? Okay, so again, I'm going to lay some paste down. Doesn't matter if I lay too much because I'm going to scrape back any extra. And we'll just start covering up all the open space. And I'm going to try not to, what I call, overshoot the runway. I need to stay inside that green border. I could wipe it off the board, but I'd just rather not get it on there to begin with. Once everything's covered, we're going to scrape back any extra paste. And then we'll go ahead and take that off. Again, going top to bottom or side to side. And I'm just going to gently wiggle that off there. Even with all that fuzzing, you can see that it gets very sticky. But I want to take my time so I don't stretch it. Just gently pulling. And then I'm going to slow down right at the end so it doesn't flip back on itself. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and lay this right back on the shiny side of my backer, and I'll take it in and wash it when we're done. Google changed it. Yeah, Google always changes stuff on me. Okay, so we're going to get this dry. So again, it dries super hard. I can rub my hands all over it. It doesn't come off. So our wreath is a 3-layered transfer using the wreath for the O. Okay, should be dry. So we're going to start out with the greenery part, or it's 2-layered, not 3, sorry. It's a 2-layered transfer. So we're going to lay the greenery part down first. Let me open this a little bit more. How is everybody today? How are you feeling today, Jana? I know you got your second shot yesterday. How's it? How you doing? So tell me, do you guys have porch leaners or big pieces like this on your porch, or would you like one? I did put a link up to the bundle. I put this in a bundle. Thank you, Joyce. And you can see, everybody, that Joyce, above her name, it says sharer. So when you hit that SHARE button that we're not supposed to talk about and make it public, make sure that when you do that, you do it to the public, then you'll get that little thing above your name and go into our drawing. Okay, I'm looking for that middle line. We're going to be right where we need to be. So I'm just centering the H in the center of the wreath. That looks good right there. So I'm going to lift it up and just gently push out any air that may be under there. And once I know it's all down around the part I need to chalk, I don't worry about putting these corners down. Hey Vicki, how are you? Good to see you. Jenna says, feeling good, thanks, even after dragging that 89-pound box through the house to the backyard. Oh Lord, your table got there. Uh-huh. That would be a chore, dragging 89 pounds to the backyard. Let me clean this little squeegee up. We're going to use it again, but that paste that was on it would be getting hard. So I want to kind of clean it up a little bit. All right. Okay, so we're going to use eucalyptus. So in the bundle that I made for you guys, if you just click the link that's in this feed, it'll take you right to my website, and the cart is already pre-populated. You can edit it. If you don't need a squeegee, you can take the squeegee out. If you want to change paste colors, you can do that. But I put a jar of black paste, and then I put one of our palette packs with colors appropriate to do the wreath. So you get 6 single pack colors in the palette pack. So again, just making sure I've got like cake batter consistency. And then we will chalk the wreath, and then we'll layer the flowers on top. I love layered transfers, and I love that our transfers are numbered, so you know which one to put down first and which one to put down next. Looking for another small squeegee. I have here somewhere. Ah, right there. Okay, so we'll dip in, grab some paste, and just cover that open screen. So I'm making sure to push it through the screen. You really need to use a little pressure to get it down through the screen. And once everything is covered good, then go ahead and pressure and stay up on the tippy top of the squeegee and scrape back any extra paste. and put that all back in your jar. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and pull that off. Again, top to bottom or side to side. And there is our greenery. And again, I'm going to just set this on my backer sheet. And I will take it in and wash it when we're done. So when you're layering transfers, you really need to make sure your bottom layer is dry before you put the next layer on. So again, make sure you ask to be in my Charming Chalk Art Customer VIP Lounge. That's where I run all my specials and promotions. And I'm in there at least once a week, which normally I'm in there twice a week live. We've just been doing some live sales in there. And I'm going to do another one this afternoon at 3:30. And then I'll be having a live sale on this page of transfers, a lot of retired transfers next week is the plan. Okay, I'm going to clean my squeegee. And to get it out of the cracks, you just kind of bend it in half and give it a wipe. Okay. And I'm going to get the next layer. These are all the flowers. And we're going to do the flowers in two colors. We're going to be using Lakeshore and Peony. Thank you so much, Vicki. I love my shirt too. I love creating my own apparel. I just got a bunch of new shirts in to chalk on. Ink on. I'm excited. Okay. Now let's see. This was like that. So I'm going to line up, I'm going to look through the transfer and line up our little flower clusters. To go kind of right in the breaks of the pattern and right over the greenery. That looks good right there, so I'm just going to lay that down gently. Make sure everything's down well. And we're going to alternate the colors. So we have Peony, which is this beautiful pink. And we have Lakeshore, which is this beautiful light blue. Give that a stir. That one's just slightly thick, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water and get it to my consistency. You want kind of cake batter creamy consistency so it goes through the silk screen properly. That looks good. And then let me give our pink a little stir. And that's good to go. Okay, I'm going to grab 2 of our mini squeegees, and we're just going to alternate the colors on here. Just covering all that open screen. Our weather that we had that was so beautiful is gone. It got really cold yesterday afternoon. It's rainy and chilly now. Hi Catherine, hi Elizabeth, hi Marcella, hello Wanda, welcome. Glad to have you here. Little pops of blue. And this is going to make what I do on this side very cohesive. Okay. Let's take that off. So pretty. Holy cow, is that pretty. Look at that wreath. Oh! Oh! So many uses just for this piece, I'm telling you. So many different ways you could use just the wreath on here. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Let me pull you down close so you can see. Look at that. Look at that beautiful wreath. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's get it dry. Let me close up my blue and pink. I won't be using that anymore. You're getting snow, Vicki? Boy, there's lots of areas that are still getting snow. It's crazy. I just sent a custom wreath to a customer in, where is she? Gosh, went right out of my brain. Anyway, it, she said that they were expecting snow yesterday. Okay, so let's dry this. I am going to seal this piece, Jana. I will be putting this piece up for sale. So anything I sell, I do seal, just in case somebody, like you would, all things like this, wreaths included, need to be a little bit protected under eaves of a house or something like that. You don't want to leave it out in the monsoon, but you never know what people are going to do. So I always seal my pieces that I sell. Okay. Let's continue with our letters. So this piece comes together pretty quickly as far as chalking on it. What are you guys thinking? Give me some hearts if you're liking this. I know, the dryer should be back in stock soon. Just takes so much time getting those big shipping vessels in and unloaded with all the COVID rules and regs. this up a little bit more and we'll pull you down this way. Okay, I'm going to kind of, again, look through the screen and see where the end of that wreath is. I'm going to just pull it down a little bit. And center the M. Make sure it's straight. That looks right. So again, that's a lot of open screen. So I take a little extra time, really making sure to push the air up and out so it's not caught under the screen. That could give you a little skip in your paste. I'm going to give my black paste a stir again. Make sure it's, because it's being open to the air, so it's just how science works. Water evaporates, so your paste, when it's left open, can get thicker, and I want to make sure that my consistency is correct. And it is, it's good. Hi Kendra, hi Wanda. Okay, here we go. Get our M done, and then we have the E. So again, just trying to make sure I stay within the green line so I don't get it anywhere I don't want it. Lay the paste down and pull it down. So again, you're really not using a lot of paste. Put all the extra back in the jar. And where'd my little tool go? Under the board, of course. So this little tool, the little end on it, helps me to lift up the transfer. Just pull that off. So those of you that maybe use Cricut machines or silhouettes, I just love this so much better because it's so fast and easy. I can reuse this. There's no weeding or wasted vinyl. You can make signs super fast and efficient. Okay, and then we'll dry this and get our E on there and we'll have it. So I'm making sure this is dry in case any of the green vinyl hits the letter when I put the next one on. If it's not dry, you'll pull your paste up. Okay, the E. Okay, getting it so I can let go of it. And I think what I'm going to do is also measure 2 inches above this. Just kind of bring that over. Little mark, never even see it. And I want my E to end about 2 inches above. But I'm also looking through the transfer to get this lined up. And about the same distance apart. That looks good. So again, pushing the air out as I go. I don't have any air bubbles under there. And there's our E. Hey Lourdes, how are you? Good to see you. We are working on our beautiful home sign. This is just coming out so cool. Bless our home. Scrape all the extra back. I'm going to lift the edge and just gently wiggle. Don't stretch your transfer. Okay, we did it. We did it. Did it dry? Yes, you can, Sue. I custom make colors all the time. Yep, you can mix them just like you would paint. And we have just beautiful colors. You can check them all out at charmingchalkart.com. Hello, Joyce. Say hi when you come in. Let us know where you're checking in from and what your weather's doing. Are you getting snow or is it sunshiny? Oh, it's so pretty. Hello, Paula. Oh, you're very welcome, Sue. Happy to answer any questions you guys have. I'm telling you, I just cannot tell you how blessed I am to get paid to craft, do what I love, and have my own business and freedom. Chalk Couture has just really given me and our family just a great opportunity. And I'm happy to share. And everybody wants beautiful home decor. And let's face it, changing your decor is expensive. It can get really expensive. And when I can change my decor anytime I want, just on a whim, and it doesn't cost me that much. Remember, our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times. So a size B transfer, we have transfers that go from size A all the way up to size E. This is an E transfer that I'm using. This transfer is $39.99. So $40, but you figure even if you said you only used it 10 times, that's only $4 per use. So very cost effective. Okay. All right, so let me open this up and hold this up a little bit so you can really see how amazing this is. Look how cool. Ooh, I love it. I'm holding it cockeyed, guys, sorry. Bless our home. So tomorrow, I'm going to come on and we're going to finish, still working on this, we're going to do the other side. And wait till you see what I'm going to do on this side. Wait till you see. Sue says it's 60 and sunny today in Maine. Ah, beautiful spring day. Yes. We've had kind of high 60s for a week. We got spoiled. And now it's kind of rainy. So, but I'm on Whidbey Island in the Puget Sound, where I'm in the San Juan Islands off the coast of Washington. So on the total other side of the country. This is so cool that I can just push a button and y'all can come on into my studio from everywhere. It's so cool. So that's what I have for you today, guys. We did the Bless Our Home transfer. Again, I put a bundle together with the pastes and squeegees and the transfer. If you want to make your own Bless Our Home. And if you're not a member of my Charming Chalk Art Customer VIP Lounge, make sure to join there. That's where I do all my specials and promotions. I do have a workshop going on that's going to happen on the 30th of April, and that will be a either Zoom or it'll be in a room so that we can craft together. I can see you, you can see me, and it's all virtual. It's the coolest thing ever. So at the top of this page is a little thing to buy the little kit that we're going to do the workshop with. So, all right, guys, I hope you had a good time. I'm going to rest my voice a little bit. I will be in the VIP group at 3:30 my time. So in about, let's see, about an hour or so. Let's see. Let me see what time it is now. I don't even know what time it is. 2:30. Yeah, so about an hour I will be in the VIP customer lounge working on a project and doing a live sale. Sue, it was great to meet you too. Thank you so much. I hope you'll come back and hang out with us again. Make sure to click the bell. When on a live now, this is there's a bell, and you can click the bell, and you need to click it multiple times to kind of fill the bell up and make it solid, and then you'll get notified. Facebook will notify you when I schedule a live video. But you have to do it, they said, at the beginning of the video and kind of in the middle and at the end to fill this bell up. So make sure you do that, and then you will get noticed when I'll be live. So I'll be live sometime, probably around the same time tomorrow, and we're going to do the other side of this. Wait till you see. I'm so excited. All right, guys. Well, maybe I'll see some of you in the VIP group in an hour. Bye.